mira. What time is it now? Oh, my yogurt. $9:30. That means that the stream's gonna be about an hour. The stream's gonna be short. Where is this made? What country is this made? Nusa. Colorado. 80512, Colorado. Bellevue. Oh God. Bellevue, Colorado. I'm gonna go to Bellevue Hospital and live stream from there one day. Oh my God. This yogurt is good. This yogurt tastes like ice cream.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who wrote that? Oh. Home run. That was good. All right, I'm gonna start the car. I'm gonna start driving. Wow. That's good. Oh, there's a garbage can right there. Oh, thank you. Who subscribed? Tiffany. Okay, the YouTube. The only way to monetize YouTube, where YouTube pays me, not from galaxies that people send or heart me's or hand hearts or confetti. It's from videos on demand. Watching videos. So if somebody puts on my video and just hits play, you can walk away, just let it run. That's it. The magic number is 4,000 hours. Collectively. So that means if Tiffany, Amanda, John, Robert, Lisa, Chantel, Jan, Geraldine, and the other Tiffany, the two Tiffanys. If 10 of you watch the video, how does that work now? Yeah, 10 people for 10 hours, that's 100. We need 4,000. 10, that's gonna take months. So it has to be more than 10 people. So let's say 40 people. If 40 people watch for 10 hours, that's better, right? That's 400 hours. But let's say if it's 5 hours, so we would need 80 people. 80 people at 5 hours, 400, and we need 4,000. That's in 10 days. In 10 days, what? If 80 people watch for 5 hours a day, in 10 days, this little YouTube page can qualify for monetization. And it's for free. This is a free, the only thing that I'm requesting is time of people, which is more expensive than money. Time is more expensive than money, by far. So I'm asking for even something more important. Wow, how am I gonna ask everybody? Where's my scarf? Oh, it's right here, right here. Marty, calm down. Marty, why are you talking to yourself in third person? I really, really don't know. I'm going to put on my scarf because I have to go to the garbage can. What was that sound? The car next to me is trying to start. They're having difficulty. Oh, boy. Can you hear that? Please don't look at me, sir. I can't give you a booster. I'll give you the parts, the thing. What do you call that? I have the booster cables, but I am sorry. I'm not going to be giving boosters because I don't know, because I'm afraid. Okay, I'm just getting things prepared that I have to throw out. So 1 minute. Anything else, Marty, you need to throw out? What else do we have here? What other garbage do I have here? Nonsense that I don't need. All right, let me start again. Don't hang up. Thank you for, can y'all hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2. 2 people on Kick, 1 person on YouTube, 40 people on Twitch. Okie dokie. We back. That's the Cathedral and Church of St. John the Divine right up front. 3 people on Kick. Wow. Listen, for the 3 people on Kick, is there any one person who's able to subscribe? The magic number is 10. 10 people. That's the magic number, folks. If there are 10 people who are able to subscribe on Kick, that would be, for me, a home run on the first pitch. Oh, boy. So, unless you're on YouTube, the only people who could read the comments are those on YouTube. So, if you're on YouTube and you write a comment, only whoever else is on YouTube can read it. If you're on Twitch and write down hi to Tiffany, but Tiffany's on YouTube, Tiffany will not see your comment. The only person that can see all the comments is me. So, for example, Paula Yvette says, hi, Marty. She's on Kick. Blue Eyes NYC Foodie is on Twitch, and he says, oh, wow. Hi, Blue Eyes. Robert is on YouTube, and he says GTSY Samoan Tiffany. And Tiffany is on YouTube, and she says, hi, RJ. And Simone Bruja says, hey, RJ. Person waving with the little picture. My mom is on Twitch, and she says, good morning, everyone. My mom, Yitka Marua. And I'm going to start driving. Mom, you want to go see John Lennon's house where he lived? Let's go. I'm going to turn on the engine. Wait, and before I do that, so Mom, what's happening? I know my mom doesn't understand, so I'm going to try to explain it like easy so that everybody could understand. Mom, hi Mom. Right now, look what I'm wearing. Right now, what's happening is I have 3, there's a program called Prism. Just forget about the name. That's what it's called. So it's an application that I have on my phone. I through that application called Prism, I can do multiple streams at the same time. So right now, right this second, besides Twitch, which is as everybody knows, Twitch is, what is Twitch? Twitch is a live streaming application. That's all it is. It's an app, an application. App is short for application. That allows you to do live streaming, whether you're playing video games, like that's what it was designed for the people who do video gaming. and that's a competitive sport also, if y'all didn't know that. Just like BMX bike riding is a competitive sport, and ice skating, and the javelin or the 100-meter dash, competitive sports, gaming, playing video games, on those special chairs and the goggles is a competitive sport. So Twitch was designed, the way I understand it, was for people who play video games and want to stream it so that others can watch. It's like back in the 1970s and 80s when my father used to take me to the arcades in Times Square. If anybody's in New York City, remember the arcades on 44th and Broadway called Playland? There was always somebody playing a pinball machine with a lot of people watching. 5, 10, sometimes 20 people. Somebody who's playing Miss Pac-Man or Space Invaders or Donkey Kong or Mario, Super Mario. And there's a crowd of people because they're really good. So anyway, back to Prism. So Mom, if you're still there, if you haven't fallen asleep yet, I am now doing this live stream on 3 simultaneous platforms, streaming platforms. One is called Twitch, where you are now. One is called Galaxy, was another good game, yeah. And Asteroids, that was my favorite. Space Invaders and Asteroids, and Millipede or Centipede. So Twitch, YouTube is a very famous name. A lot of people know YouTube. And the third one is Kick. Kick is a very controversial streaming platform. Mostly younger people use it. It's a gossipy platform. Craziness happens there. There's no like a barrier as far as what you're can't do. Like you could do anything. I guess you could be in the nude there. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, my style, for those of you who know me, my style is I'm not gonna start cursing. I'm not gonna start showing things that shouldn't be shown or doing things that are endangering others or myself. Whew. All right, so that's what's happening. So right now, and then the last thing is, if you write a comment, like my mom wrote down, "Good morning, everybody," on Twitch, she is, only the people on Twitch can read it. So if you're on Kick, you cannot see my mom. If you're on YouTube, you can't see her. But you could go to Twitch, and you can go back to the other platforms, and you could bounce around. Okay, let me flip the camera around. 1 second. How do I flip the camera around? 1 minute. Hi. All right, so right now I'm sitting at the corner. I'm gonna start driving right now, 9:44, because I'd like to get home quicker rather than later. The corner of 112th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. I'm gonna make a right turn here, and then at 100, let me think about this. Let me think of what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think at 110th Street, I'm gonna make a left turn, which is coming up after this light. Sorry now if I can't see the comments. I know I haven't read the comments. Yeah, Instagram can do live streaming as well, correct. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Tiffany. Simone Bruja Tiffany on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna make a left around. This guy's little parked here. Probably a delivery truck. This is where that bakery is that I tell people about. It's called the Hungarian Pastry Shop. Of all the pastry shops, I've never taken my mom there. Maribel's been there, and maybe Melissa when she was younger. Of all the pastry shops that I've been to in this city, very few have such a strong smell of baked goods like that one right there. On the left here, that is the children's garden. Right next to the, here, let me just stop the car here for a second. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me just double park the car. Oh, you can't really see it. Let me see if I can reverse. Hold on, 1 minute, 1 minute. The bus is blocking it. But anyway, look. That is the main statue that's located at the Children's Garden, which is right next to that building, the Church and Cathedral of St. John the Divine. When the weather gets warmer, or when I'm not in the car, or when I park it, I'll go show you the garden. It's a beautiful garden. It's got little sculptures there of different, mostly animals, right in there. They're little, tiny, like the size of this bag. And they were all made by high school students in the 1980s. Hello from your neighborhood in Pennsylvania. Hey, hi from Pennsylvania. Thank you for watching. Michelle, good morning on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Paul on Twitch says, I love the small mom and pop bakeries. Much better than something like Carl's Bakeries in Times Square. Agreed. I wish Carl's Bakery, I'm just saying this now. I wish all businesses success, and bakeries, or if you own a photography studio, or dry cleaners, or a hair salon, or a car wash, or whatever you have, I wish you luck. But yeah, the smaller bakeries, obviously, it costs them more because they don't buy in bulk. If it's like a chain of bakeries where you could buy in bulk and get a discount. But like this is an independently owned. It's been there, I think, since the 70s, and it's called a Hungarian pastry shop. And again, for me, it's just amazing. When I walk in, it's like you're walking into a oven that was just opened up, that was baking all different types of pastries. Very strong smell. Ruskinski is now following, but on what page? Are you on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube? Instagram is so complicated, according to Blue Eyes. That's a tough one. Can we think? But it smells like heaven in there. Yeah, what can I call you? Of the dead, something. The three eyes of the dead. I don't know what your name is. There like a simpler, like a nickname I can call you, just so I can address you correctly? Yeah, I would go inside, but the problem is I'm double parked and I don't want to get a ticket. Next time, I promise. Next time I will go inside. Tiffany on Twitch. Hi. Good morning, Tiffany. And the church on St. Patrick, Bridget, is called the church on Fifth Avenue is called St. Patrick's Cathedral. This is called the Church and Cathedral of St. John the Divine. 112th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. 112th in Amsterdam. Keith, okay, I'm going to try to remember. It's the band I play. Oh, the band. Wow. Late for supper. Yeah. Keith, I'm going to try to remember. Like Keith Urban, Keith Legend. Yeah, I'm going to try to remember that name, Keith. And I do that because, especially if you start to watch this stream on a regular basis, you know, for several reasons, out of courtesy, out of respect, and out of, you know, so that I can address you properly. Okay, so it looks like they're filming a movie straight ahead. I see the lights. Look, straight ahead. Do you see that? I don't know what. I can't go through there. See, do not enter. But straight ahead on the left, they're filming a movie or a TV show. On the corner here, you see that yellow sign on the corner, right under the do not enter? Like a yellow thing that says the words SET, set. Then over here, you have Carlitos catering for movie sets. You see, they have the picture of the old-fashioned projector. So that's another clue. So they're filming. I don't know what they're filming, but there's a live filming happening right on that corner over there. 109th Street in Amsterdam. So I would have to go make a right, then a left, and come back around. I don't know if that street's open or closed. It looks like it's open. A car just went through. Okay, I'm going to start going because I have the arrow, so hold tight. There's usually a sign. I couldn't see a sign that says what the name of the production is, what movie's being filmed, or what TV show. When you see a film set, I mean, depending on the size, obviously, Law and Order is the biggest company that does filming in New York City, like on a consistent, steady basis. Law and Order, all over New York City, really, all the boroughs and in areas where you would least suspect. This is 109th and Columbus. Yeah, I had the radio off, sorry. I know Manhattan is a very filmed area as far as TV and movies. Yes, that's right. Keith, right? The structures in the neighborhood are beautiful. Yes. A lot of these buildings that you see here are minimum 100 years old. When they were built, none of these buildings had storefronts on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to make a right turn over here. All right, so let's see if we see anything. Okay, look, keep your eyes open. Ready? On the left. Coming up on the left. I don't know what movie or what TV show is being filmed. Wait, is there a car in back of me? Right here. You see this little black canopy? So this is the food. This is where they're serving food for the actors or the people working on the whatever the show, the movie, the set is. So that's right over here. Oh, this is a good song. The Bee Gees, right? I think it's the Bee Gees. So right now the time is 9:54. I'm on the corner of Amsterdam and 109th Street. I don't know what is being filmed here, but you see the lights they have. Anybody? Any clues? What are they filming? And here's part of the movie truck too. So this is all part of the film crew. So I'm trying to maneuver the camera, but it's hard. I don't have like the thing. Yeah, there's a sign there. I don't know what. I would have to stop the car and get out, or have like Steve Austin vision. Let me see what it says. Oh, I can't read it. Wait. Let me see if I can read it over here. Hold on. It's family strange something. I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, he's parking this guy. Look, can you read the sign? What does it say? It's hard, right? Yeah, you can't read that. There's a van in back of me. If the van was not in back of me, I would like. Wait. Funny. Fuck. What does it say? Funny strange. What does that mean? Funny Strange Ross. I don't know if anybody wants to Google. Funny Strange Ross is the name of the production. I don't know what that is. So this is all part of that. All these trucks that you saw are part of that film. Oh, and on the left too. Look, on the right and on the left, all part of the film. That's all part of the crew. So that's where the actors go. That's the cars, the. What do you call it? When the director says, okay, and cut. Let me make a right. Yeah, Lisa, wait, she's one of the actresses right there. Who is she? We need Joy of Everything. Wow, this is actually a big production because there's a lot of trucks, and this is not a Law and Order. These are all part of the film set, the film crew. Print is too small. Yeah, let me see if I can get out the car. Hold on. Let me see if, let me make this is 110. If they have a sign here. No, there's no sign here because there's no filming. Hold tight, 1 minute. Let me go. I can't make a U-turn here, so let me just go to the next block, make a left and a left. Because now I'm curious. The time now is 9:57 for whoever's wondering. 9:57 is the time. From here, what I want to do is go by John Lennon's place real quick and then drive up north. Because I don't want to be late to take Melissa to her classes. All right, hold tight. Red light. All right, so the time is 9:57. I'm on Broadway and 110th Street. Lennon lived in a beautiful building. Yeah, I'm gonna be driving by the building. What kind of music you play? The band, right? That's Keith. Hey, Paula Yvette writes, OMG, sorry, like Dan now pressing buttons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Paula. That was, oh, you saw that, Paula? Hey Paula, from the video. That was good. I don't know if it was, I forgot who. I think it was Lauren. I don't know if Lauren is here, but shout out to Lauren, one of the moderate friends and moderators of this page. Oh, now there's like a little bit of traffic here. Hold on, let me see. I have to go down to where the filming is. Okay, the filming is here, but across the street. So across the street. Let's see what else is playing besides that song. I wasn't vibing with that. This is a good song. Okay, hold on. I gotta make a left here again. Oh my God. Because that's where I'll see the sign. Hold tight, right here. I know it's crazy. Marty, what are you doing? And I gotta be careful. There's a traffic agent here too, giving tickets. Shoot, that bus is right there in front of me. And he's not moving. So I'm gonna have to stop in front of this bus. Hold on. Unless he moves. Yeah, he's moving. Okay, right here. It says, funny, strange here. Look, 1 minute. Man, come on, move. I know there's worse things in the world. Hold on. Let me just reverse for a second. Oh God, this guy, I don't care. 1 minute. Don't hang up. Oh, I thought he was asking me to move. Look. Funny, strange. That's the name of the project. Oh, the location manager's Ross. So funny, strange. Anybody know what that is? Sometimes there's a sign. Oh wait, across the street. Don't hang up. Hold on. Here, look. Ready? We're gonna read together real quick. I don't want to get a ticket. Funny, strange. Dear residents, Ring Finger LLC is currently producing a movie titled Funny Strange. We are writing to inform you of our upcoming film in the neighborhood. Tuesday, today, February the 10th. And we'll be filming scenes, parking, production, blah, 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 blah. Okay, somebody please go to Google. The name of the TV or the movie is called Funny Strange, and let's see who the actors are. That's what we want to know. Who are the actors? Who are the actors? me just stop the car here for a second. Nothing will pull up on my end about. Oh, yeah? Okay, Samantha, try to check. Samantha, try to check. Wow, Key took it a step further. You went to IMDb. Wow. So listen, by counting the number of trucks that are around, there's a lot of film trucks. This is not a small movie. This is going to be a bigger. Looks like there's no info in the movie yet. Wow. Hey, I'm going to go drive around one more time. I just want to plug in my phone charger. Oh, I remember when this song came out. This was a big hit. Which song? This one. Okay, hold tight, folks. I'm going to go around one more time. Then I got to keep an eye on the clock because I want to get home in time to take Melissa. This is going to be one of my shortest Twitch streams. This is going to be under 2 hours long. Hold on. Okay, this is 100. So these are all movie trucks. All this truck, Haddad's is the biggest one in probably in the East Coast. These are all movie trucks here. Or part of the movie trucks. Right here. This truck, whenever you see trucks like this in New York City that are all stainless steel, like metal, I don't know why. That means that that's for a film crew. That or the ones that look like they have horses inside. That white one. Hold on, I'll point to it better. That one right there. That type of a truck in New York City, and then this type of a truck in New York City. When you see that means that that's a movie, a film, a studio truck. And the biggest companies or the biggest company, or maybe, I don't know how many others there are. I'm not familiar with the movie industry or TV show industry, but Haddad's, Haddas, something like that. Wow, that light is really long over here. Haddad's filming or Haddad's movie trucks. Okay, I'm gonna make a right turn over here again, just to go around. That one block that I passed where the live filming was happening. Wow, so there's no information on that movie. Really? That's... wow, interesting. You think there'd be something. Maybe on TikTok search or YouTube? Maybe I need to make a video and put it on TikTok and Instagram. Maybe some information will come out. Maybe somebody from the movie or one of the crew members might spill the beans. I'm always curious with the movie sets, like who are the leading actors or supporting actors. Alright, so the filming is happening right down that block, the next corner. So what I need to do is make a right. Oh, here's a side view of that cathedral and church of St. John the Divine. I need to make a right turn. Look. Here, coming up, and then another right. So I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the same thing I just did one more time over. This is 110th Street. This street that I'm on right now is 110th Street. It's also known as Cathedral Parkway. That's a police officer right here at front. Undercover police right here. ICE, they found me. I shouldn't joke because that's horrible what's been happening. It's really unbelievable. Whether they were antagonizing the ICE.
Have a great Tuesday, Marty, in chat.
Hey, you too.
Many blessings.
That was so nice. Thank you for writing that down, for vocalizing that. Who wrote that? Ashley wrote that. Thank you, Ashley. Hi, Olivia. This sounds like Nickelback. That raspy voice. Making a right turn here. Okay, here's the block. I'm gonna make a right turn again. Just to see, in case by the chance, maybe somebody sees a celebrity or an actor that might be part of the film. Bazzi Kuhn. I don't know if I said that right. I know I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the user names that are new here. Like, thank you very much for following. Thank you for stopping by. I'm in Manhattan. Okay. So straight ahead on the left-hand side. You see like the, oh, you saw that helicopter that flew by? Did you see that? Oh my God, real low, right now. Oh, you had to really be looking. A massive helicopter flew by straight ahead, going northbound, military. Okay, here's the movie. I'm gonna rewatch, let's see, 37 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna rewind when I get home at the 37-minute mark. Okay, look. Let me take it off the clip. Who's the actor? Google Lens. So now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make a left over here and then go on the other block. I couldn't recognize who that actor was with the brown jacket. Wow, so there's no information. So it's gonna be a comedy, right? The movie? Oh God, now what? California license plates. You got it, you got the room, you got it.
And I'll take care of the music. The most music for your workday.
Funny Strange, right? That's the name? Funny Strange, I said? Wow, that really is tight. This is a nice song, but every time I hear it, I feel like crying. The people on the set are going to say, there goes that guy driving around again. This is also part of the movie set. This craft service, they're pretty big. Dark comedy. Oh, wow. Hey, Paul on YouTube. Hey, Paul. Bridget, go audition. I'm too old. Oh, thank you, Chris. Interesting. Oh, wow. HBO is Showtime. Chris is saying somebody he grew up with is a camera person for two major companies, Showtime and HBO. They're probably one of the biggest. At one point, the biggest. All right. Marty, what are you doing? I'm doing exactly what you think I'm doing. I'm gonna take another look. Yeah, but then from there, I think I might have to just go straight back north because I don't want to get home late. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like it's backed up a little bit. Let me see if I could go down a few more. It might be busy. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't think this is going to be like just a couple hours. I think this is like an all-day thing. Yeah, they're not moving. The cars are reversing. Nah. No. Oh, no. We're good. But these are all, it's a big production. These big trucks here on the left, these are all part of the film crew. And it stops here. This is what? 107th Street. So they're stretched from 107th to 110th Street. That's not a small TV or movie that is, I was going to say TV show. So I'm curious who the actors are. All right, so listen, I'm going to drive, oh, Paul, hey, Paul, thank you. They were involved in the Batman Dark Knight. Oh, wow, really? 3 blocks, yeah. And that's just on Broadway. Then you have the streets going that way. All right, I'm not going to go by the set because I have to really try to get north to where home to my daughter so I could drive her to school. And I don't want to be delayed. So what I'll do is I'll just go by John Lennon's building, right? And then from there, I'm going to take the highway straight north. Later, after I take my daughter to school, I'll 1000% pop back on. So yeah, up that way. I'm gonna pass for now. Oh, wait a minute. I thought that these guys were double parked. That's why I went around. Okay. Just putting my phone back on the mount so I could put it on the dashboard. Oh, that was good. Who did that? Roberto. Hey, Robert. 1000%. Yes, correct. I'm scared because China is going to shut down hockey in Canada. No. That was funny. A pseudonym. Yeah, that's right. They do that with the film production. Sometimes they write the name, but in code or not the actual name. Hold on, I think I can make it. Yeah. This is known as Duke Ellington Boulevard, by the way. This 106th Street stretch that I'm on, Duke Ellington Boulevard. I assume that he lived here or made some sort of an impact on this neighborhood. This is Manhattan Avenue that I'm on. Like you see on the right, this brownstone, like that building right there. That could be from the 1880s, the 1870s, very old. But then you have this over here on the right. This building, I forgot the year. I like it when they have the year written on the bottom. This is now a condominium complex. This building connected with that building. That building in the back, the tall one, was built way after this one. But does anybody know what this building was when it was first opened up? Anybody want to take a guess? What this building was when it first opened up? And why it opened up? So now it's a condominium. I mean, not now, like from yesterday, but for a good 20 years or so or more. It's been converted to condominiums. This was the very first cancer hospital in the United States of America. This building, when it was first opened up, was the very first cancer hospital in this country. And the reason why it opened up, or the push to open it up, was the death of Ulysses S. Grant. When Ulysses S. Grant, you can Google his name. When Ulysses S. Grant died of throat cancer, there was an amazing push over the whole country. The whole United States were pushing to open up a hospital for cancer or cancer research. And this is what happened. At one point in time, the largest amount of uranium was in this building too. I'm on the corner of 105th Street and Central Park West. Central Park is to my left. Central Park, right here on the left. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the few people watching on YouTube. So the magic number is 4,000 hours. So if anybody starts watching my YouTube videos, that's all going to add up. So thank you for watching my YouTube videos. 4,000 hours for what? Where I can sign up, where YouTube can monetize the account. At zero cost to the people that are watching. Hey, Roberto, good morning. That's Central Park. Central Park ends up that way 5 blocks at 110th Street. And it goes down all the way to 59th Street. Central Park. Yeah, what I want to do is slowly start heading north. Uh-oh. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to adjust the phone and hold it on the mounty thing. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. All right. Okay, so I'm in Manhattan, everyone. I'm on or near the corner. Sorry, the phone is jiggling. I'm near the corner of 104th Street and Central Park West. And you see over here, these rocks? These are from the Ice Age. You see these rocks over here? And they all floated down from Canada. Can you believe that? We're talking over millions of years. That rock formation. That's what Manhattan is built on, Manhattan schist. I like these buildings here. They're mostly minimum 100 years old. Every single one of these buildings, and then with the exception of, let's say, this one that's coming up on the next street at 100th Street. This building, this is not 100. This building right here was probably built in the 1960s, I'm gonna say. So I'm driving southbound here. On Central Park West. This is 97th Street straight ahead of me. The time now is 10:21. Man, I'm looking at the traffic. I think I might have to go. Let's see how the traffic moves over here now. All right, let me see. Whoa. Thank you for those that are following me on YouTube, but especially for those that are watching my videos. The magic number that the YouTube organization will allow my little tiny YouTube page account to be to offer monetization is with 4,000 hours of views of videos. I don't know how that's going to happen, but it would take a Herculean effort to get people to watch me on YouTube. Really. There's three things that you need. You need to meet 2 out of the 3 things. You need to have at least 1,000 followers on YouTube, and which I'm a little bit over that. And you need, for those people that watch, a collective number of 4,000 or more video hour views of the videos that I've posted. And I posted a lot, especially at properties that I've sold, both in Manhattan and in the Bronx, properties I've rented. So if anybody wants to look at my YouTube videos, or the videos that I posted from Twitch onto YouTube, of the streams, the live streams of me going around different places in Manhattan. I also posted the one from the snowstorm that we had 3 weeks ago. There was nobody else streaming that day. I mean, that morning when it happened. I know Austin had just finished, Austin Howd, and he went home, I think. And that was it. I didn't see anybody else on Twitch at that hour, or on TikTok or Instagram or anywhere else. Maybe there were other people streaming, but I don't. It was super cold and the snow was coming in heavy. All right, 87th Street in Central Park West. Okay, right here from this point is where the streets are closed off the day before, or the 2 days before the Thanksgiving Day parade, where all the floats come. This is the street where the floats are sitting, right where I'm driving right this moment. From 86th Street, that was 86th Street that we just passed. This is 84th Street. So if you come to New York City and around the Thanksgiving time for the parade, and come here, come 2 days before the parade, or 1 to 2 days before, you'll see this whole street closed off that I'm driving on. And this is where all the floats are waiting for the morning of Thanksgiving to start the march down Central Park West towards Macy's at 34th Street. Now, not this corner coming up, 82nd Street, but the following corner, 81st Street, is where the large balloons are inflated. For those of you who are interested in knowing about the balloons are straight ahead on the right. That's coming up. When the light turns green, I'll show you. Listen, thank you for whoever decided to follow. Acha-cha, thank you. Tanya, thank you. Valva, Sarah. Tiffany said here, hey, if you're new here, Marty. Oh, Simone Bruja on YouTube. If you're new here, Marty's a New York live streamer, real estate agent, and I couldn't read the rest. Oh, boy. But thank you, Tiffany, for writing that down. Again, most of these buildings that you see here are average of about 100 years old. This style of architecture that you see, these big limestone blocks in the bottom, that's indicative of 1910-ish, 1920 architecture. If you go to Fifth Avenue or some of the libraries in New York City that were built in the 1930s, you'll find this type of brickwork. And generally, it doesn't take up the whole building. It's natural history. If you've ever seen the movie Night at the Museum with Ben Stiller and Robin Williams, that's the museum. If anybody's interested in astronomy, that is the Hayden Planetarium, where Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? Neil deGrasse Tyson is. It's not the brick building there, but to the right of it. It's hard to see because of the trees and because of where I am. You know, one day, you know, as the weather gets warmer and I'm walking around more, I'll go inside and show you a little bit, a better view. And right there where I'm pointing. Okay, what I want to do is go straight. But this car in front of me, the Subaru, wow. You really can't see it. So right to the right, where those school buses are, is where the planetarium is. This building, this is the museum, like the museum that has the dinosaurs and the big, the whale, that big sperm whale. And again, for the movie Night at the Museum, this is the building, this is the museum with Robin Williams and Ben Stiller. And if for those of you who've been here before, maybe 8 years or 10 years ago or more, there used to be a statue right there of Theodore Roosevelt with a Native American Indian standing next to him, but that was taken down because of the controversy of the way Native American Indians were treated. So that statue was taken down about, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. I don't remember when exactly, but within that time frame. And again, this is the Museum of Natural History on Central Park West between 81st Street and 77th Street. Museum of Natural History. Thank you again, Tiffany. Right here, 77th Street. This is the other street that has the balloon inflation happening. This street right here. So if you come to for the parade the day before, you'll see the balloon inflation happening. This is the New York Historical Society Museum and Library. This is from 1804, this building. That's Abraham Lincoln statue. The New York Historical Society right here. It's a museum. It's much smaller than the other museum I just passed, but it's got so much to offer. If you don't have time or patience for the big museum across the street, please come to this one. You won't regret it. This is the corner of 76th Street. Does anybody remember Demi Moore and Bruce Willis when they were married? That's the building they lived in. That building, the top floor. Not this building, this is a church. Here, look, when the thing turns green, I'll show you. So when Bruce Willis and Demi Moore got divorced, they had to sell their apartment. It took about 3 years to sell. 3 years. It's called the San Remo, R-E-M-O. This is it. They lived, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, top floor. Top floor apartment they lived. I think they wanted 75 million, but they ended up with 49. So if you look at paparazzi pictures, this is the entrance they would come into. That's the entrance. And this building coming up right here is the famous or world famous Dakota. This is where John Lennon lived. John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Diana Ross, Judy Garland, Maury Povich, Connie Chung. Right here. John Lennon was, I'm going to make a right at the corner. John Lennon was assassinated around the corner. Strawberry Fields is directly to the left. So if I cross the street at 72nd, this is 73rd Street. So you're at 72nd. You're standing right there. Walk this way. Not even 1 minute, and you'll be right at Strawberry Fields. Okay, I gotta get home from here. The time now is 10:30. From here, I'm gonna go onto the highway, and then I'm gonna sign off. And then I'll be back on again. I told you this is gonna be a short stream. I've been on for 1 hour. So, John Lennon was assassinated right where these people are standing, right here. And he ran into the building. He ran in, after being shot, the few steps that he ran, he fell. And when the police officers came, there was no ambulance yet that had arrived. The police officers, they threw him in the back of the car. Not threw him, but put him in the back of the car and took him to Roosevelt Hospital, I believe is the name of it. But everybody knows he died. So anyway, that's where it happened. John Lennon. All right, I'm going to drive straight now towards the highway and go north. Back to my neighborhood. I'm going to sign off, and then I'll be back on again later. Thank you for whoever's been watching. And I'm sorry that I'm missing the comments. Your old boss had 2 apartments at the Dakota. It's very difficult to get apartments there. Oh, Nappy, Gilmo, thank you. It's very difficult because of the board approval process. Those that are less famous have an easier time getting apartments there because the Dakota is very conservative and they're looking to not have paparazzi or camera people standing outside to get glimpses of celebrities. So for example, Elton John, Sylvester Stallone, and Madonna, I believe, were all turned down at that building. Even, I mean, they were gonna buy the apartments cash, no mortgage, they were turned down. I'm gonna just stop, I'm gonna get the light over here. All right, so this is a very famous or very popular, maybe not famous, but a very popular intersection. Grace Papaya, that was at one point the #1 competitor to Nathan's Hot Dogs in Coney Island, but this particular one, that's when I discovered this hot dog place, 2 for $1. That was back in the mid-'80s. 2 for $1 hot dogs. Al Pacino, when that building was first opened up, Al Pacino was one of the first people to buy an apartment in that building. And in that building, one of the first people to buy an apartment was the guy who does the voice for Darth Vader. If you know the name of the actor who does the voice for Darth Vader, he was one of the first people to buy an apartment in that building. Darth Vader. Hi, Barbara. Green light. Broadway passing. This is Broadway and 72nd. James Earl Jones, correct. He was one of the first people to buy an apartment there. Okay, I'm gonna wait over here. This is West End Avenue that I'm at. I'm gonna go straight and take the highway north to Dykeman Street. And then shortly thereafter, when I get off the highway, I'm gonna see if we can raid somebody, and then I'm gonna sign off. Lady Gaga. Hey Jan, hey Barbara, good morning. Interesting, Barb. Thanks for sharing that information. That's super interesting. Very expensive and very difficult to purchase apartments in that building, the Dakota. I love these older buildings in New York City. This is during the Victorian age. These are all from like the 1850s. All right, this is one of the entrances to the West Side Highway. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna make a right. and go northbound. Thanks again for everybody who's been stopping by, watching. Thank you for everybody who could watch the YouTube videos, especially. I'd love to get more hours on the YouTube. I don't know how. I changed one of the videos on YouTube that I had pinned. I pinned a new video. If you go to Marty Morua on YouTube, you'll see it's my mom, because I thought it was funny, my mom. And then at the same time, everybody could see, you know, what she looks like. On the I know it's hard to see, but on the left is the Hudson River. Half of the river is completely frozen. Ice, I see. So I'm headed northbound. The time now is 10:39. As I drive further north, you'll see the George Washington Bridge on the left. Listen, I'm sorry that I can't see the comments. I'd love to know if there's anybody who's new here. Like, I'll reread the comments at home when I review the video, like the recap. Like, I could read every single comment that's been written since I started this live stream an hour and 9 minutes ago. So I try to see, but I know it's not going to help. It's after the fact. But if you're new, whether you're on Kick or YouTube or Twitch, I'd love to see if you could write it down. Like, hey, yeah, I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, or from wherever you might be. So where we're passing now, like to give you an idea, like where Manhattan, this is around the midpoint, more or less, of Manhattan Island that I just passed. Manhattan stretches about 14 miles, ballpark, more or less 14 miles, from top to bottom. suspect. That car does not have a license plate on the back. You have to have at least a license on the back. And the tints don't look street legal either. Alright, let me see what else is on the radio besides that.
And this storm center update brought to you by
this.
GMC Bev-
Good song, but let's see what else is on. Alright, this is where I get off, Dyckman Street. So it's not bad. From 72nd Street to 200th Street, about 130 blocks in less than 10 minutes. Alright, I know I'm not reading the comments. I'm sorry, I was driving. Love the beautiful old buildings. Me too, Jan. Hey, Barbara. Thanks for saying hi to everybody. Alright, let's put the phone down again. It sounds like the 98 Degrees people. The boy bands. NSYNC, Boys to Men, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees. Who's the original boy band? Menudo? Nobody talks about Menudo anymore. But at one point in time, woo-hoo, they were the biggest thing. They were bigger than Michael Jackson at one point. I don't know if anybody remembers Menudo. Anyhow. Green light. I'm going to be signing off in a few. Rattling in my car. .48. Thank you for whoever followed. Who's that? Masker? Nick? Hi. Hi. Alright. So, I'm going to be signing off. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, I know the visual is not that great. Wow, it's blurry. Is it, the screen is blurry? Hold tight. Sorry, I gotta wipe the screen. I don't think that helped. Carlos is on. Oh yeah, Ray Carlos. Thank you. You're great. Let me start that process now. Hold tight. 1 minute. Wow, so Tiffany's great. Boy, I got a green light. Wow, Carlos is on? Sorry. I don't see Carlos. I don't see Carlos. Sorry, that was like a long, sorry. I didn't see Carlos. I did Potential Bliss. I didn't see Carlos's name. When I typed it and it said not. Why is my lens so dirty? Hold on. So I'm gonna do this. Very strange.
Everybody stand back. We just rated from NYC Tours. Let's get this car jumping.
Yeah. Everybody stand back. No, I rated somebody else. Sorry, MA. I didn't. Wait. Carlos came to me? Oh my God. Carlos rated me, but I'm rating somebody else. We rated. Oh my God. I just stopped the stream. No wonder I couldn't find him. I'm rating somebody else right now. That's crazy. No wonder I couldn't find Carlos. I'm gonna be on a little later. Like I gotta go home. I gotta get Melissa to take it to school. Then I'm gonna be back on. I just rated. Sorry, folks. Sorry.
Carlos having a bad day. He's finished his stream.
I'm sorry. I saw it. Sorry, Rav. Sorry that he's having a bad day. All right, so I'll be back. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Follow me on YouTube, please. The few people that are on YouTube, follow me. YouTube and the hours, 4,000 hours of collective viewing in order for me to reach the level where YouTube will monetize the account. Green Truck Gang, mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. Sorry.